What's going on YouTube? This is 3zinferno. So I'm here to talk to you guys today about a new 6M deck that I made. Now, this deck is a lot better, and I know it's because of the tour guides. The tour guide acts, and it makes actually a lot of sense. A lot of people are like probably thinking, what the hell, why would you put tour guide in this deck? But I just think it makes the deck a lot more consistent. A lot of times people have trouble with Zenmaines is that they don't draw consistent hands. You can draw Kagemusha with nothing else. You can draw Kageki and nothing else. The tour guide is a one-card answer to a lot of these things. Getting a Sangan gets you pieces like Kageki, Elder, or Kagemusha. Tour guide and Sangan allows for plays like X-Saber Invoker and Zenmaines even to stall. Invoker is really good. It allows you special keys on your defense position, because you can get you like asceticism to Zanji, making Utopia, Utopia Ray, or Maestroke or Photon Pallioperative. And you also have tour guides in the Sangan for things like Leviair, when you have 6/7s removed from enishi, and you have access to Acid Golem and Leviathan as well. Now, on to the monsters. Besides tour guide and Sangan, you have your one enishi, which is really good for compulsing your opponent's big monsters like BLS or XYZ monsters, or among other things. Then you have your two Kagekis, two Elders, and three Kagemushas. I was thinking of just having one Kageki, but I still think it's really good because you can even make your opponent waste their Veiler. Like you can go Kageki, effect, and you're just holding the keys on, and they Veiler, and you just special keys on. And they're like, crap, I just wasted Veiler. Three keys on, just standard. I just have one Grandmaster, I don't think two is really necessary. Then you have your Zanji and your Hand of the Six Samurai. Now, if you don't like the Zanji, I do because of the asceticism play. If you don't like the Zanji, you could exchange it for another Grandmaster. Now, there are two asceticisms, 3/6 Unitas, two dojo, one gateway, one heavy storm, one dark hole, one reborn, one lance, two smoke signal, and a reinforcement. I feel like two dojos is enough, one is not enough, and three is too many. The two is the right number. It helps you get access to Kagemusha or Elder much faster, so I feel like Dojo is necessary. You have 3/6 United just to draw out your deck, and Gateway, of course, is just broken, that's why it's at 1. Then you have your Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Must Reborn, your staple. Lance, I feel like that's a staple, especially if Lance is better in this deck. Instead of running MST, you can run a Lance. Two Smoke Signal and Reinforcement in the Army. You don't need MSTs in this deck mostly because it doesn't really help. It's sort of like in Chaos Dragons where you don't run MSTs. You're taking out cards that are not as necessary as they used to be and filling them with cards that are more vital to the function and role of the deck. Then you have one Solemn Judgment, two Solemn Warnings, one Magatama, one Double Edge, and two Fiendish Chains. I feel like the Fiendish Chains are better than the Veilers in the sense that it helps protect your shien. Veiler can only negate effects like Tour Guide, but it doesn't help stop monsters like big monsters like Red Eyes Metal from running over your shien. So if you can stall out with Fiendish Chain and somehow get rid, use normal summon in hand and get rid of their Red Eyes next turn, Fiendish Chain is actually much better play. Veiler is always technically a minus no matter what, because you're discarding the cards, even though it's a minus, and even though you're negating a card, it's still a -1. Fiendish Chain, even if the MST is technically a 1-for-1, and Fiendish Chain negates the effect of the monster and makes it ineligible to attack. In that sense, I like Fiendish Chain a lot better, and it serves this deck much better. And Veiler doesn't help with the consistency of the deck, Tour Guide does. So that's why Tour Guide and Sangan get the nod over Veiler, and Fiendish Chain also get the nod over effect Veiler. Then you have your extra deck, your Invoker, Leviair, Acid Golem, Leviathan, Zenmaines, Utopia, Maestroke, and Photon Pallioperative. Then your singles, Mature Beast, Catastor, and Shien. Your 5s, 6s, brionac, and barkion. 7s, you make a Kagemusha and Grandmaster, you can make a Black Rose. And 8s aren't as easy to make in this deck. I mean, you technically make it, but I don't really find that I make it often enough that I would put it 8-star. If you really want to put a scrap dragon, you can take something out like an Acid Golem or even a Photon Pallioperative. And then you have this wurm. This one is 9. You can still make Kagemusha, Kageki, Kizan. You might not want to make it, so again, you can also switch that out. But I do enjoy the Mistworm because it does get you out of some scary situations. Alright, so that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you guys think of the 6M deck list. And thanks everyone for voting, like sending me messages to ask for it. All right, thanks guys. 3zinferno signing out.